So what are ecological pyramids? An ecological pyramid is a diagram that shows the relative amounts of energy, biomass, or numbers of organisms at each trophic level. Ecologists find the pyramid a good structure because it shows who are the primary producers located at the bottom. As we go up to the pyramid, the primary, secondary, and tertiary consumers. As you can see, there are three types of pyramids. The first one is the energy pyramid, the second one is the biomass pyramid, and the third one is the population pyramid. Let us discuss one by one each pyramid. The first one is energy pyramid. Energy transfers between each trophic level is not 100% efficient. Organisms at each trophic level utilize some of the energy they consume for their own needs, leaving less energy available for the next trophic level. They utilize this energy in different processes like respiratory, excretory, and digestive processes. This contributes to decrease in biomass as you move up the pyramid. This follows the rule which is called the 10% rule. What does that mean? Primary producers have 100% of the energy. As it goes up to the primary consumers, 90% of the energy is utilized in different processes by organisms, and only the 10% of the energy is transferred. And as you move to the secondary consumers, only 1% of the energy is left. And as you go to the highest level, that is the tertiary level, only 0.1% energy is available. Now let us discuss about the population size and biomass pyramids. For this one, you should be knowing first what is a biomass. A biomass is the total mass of the living matter at each trophic level. You can see here what's happening to the biomasses. As you go up, the biomass is also reducing or decreasing. Similarly, if you are going to see the population size at the primary producers is higher than the primary consumers, secondary consumers, so as in the tertiary consumers. Usually the questions that come in the exams are like this. For example, if the number of the primary producers becomes half, what will happen to the primary consumers? So this one you have to analyze the population pyramid. So if the primary producers becomes half, you're going to see here, then what's going to happen to the primary consumers? Pause the video and give the answer. Yes, you are right. They are going to decrease. Similarly, we have another question. If the number of the secondary consumer increases, what will happen to the tertiary consumers and primary consumers? Pause the video and give me your answer. Yes. Now, you are right as well. If the number of the secondary consumer increases, which are here, secondary consumers, you can see here secondary consumers, if they are going to increase, the tertiary consumer is also going to increase because they will have more food to eat. However, the primary consumers are going to reduce because secondary consumers are going to feast on them. In exams, we also have such kind of the questions. For example, they are going to give you a data table that will be related to any ecosystem, and you have to draw a pyramid. Let us practice. It is now your turn to be an ecologist and illustrate how energy flows through either a stream or the forest. Choose one of the two following ecosystems to construct a pyramid of the biomass and the pyramid numbers. So such kind of the questions can come with an option. I am giving you this data table which is showing you the stream ecosystem. Here are organisms given, trophic level given, in which there are trophic levels like, for example, primary producers, then comes the primary consumers, secondary consumers, and tertiary consumers. And the biomass is also given and population size is also given. Now you have to draw the pyramid. You draw a pyramid nicely, made the sections. For example, the first is the primary producers. So we are going to write here primary producers. Primary producers, that will be our first level. And in primary producers, what do we have are the macrophytes. And in macrophytes, what's the biomass of it? You're going to write underneath because you're going to make a big one, which will be 240 grams per square meter. Then the second level will be the primary consumers. I'm writing primary consumers like this. What's the biomass? 180 gram meter square. Then we have the secondary consumers. Then we have the tertiary consumers. As you go up, you're going to see the secondary consumer fish, which will be 98 grams per square meter, and the tertiary consumers will be 2.5 grams meter square. You can see here that how the biomass is reducing, and why it's reducing, because energy is not 100% efficient. Thank you very much for watching the video.